Hey, today I wanted to talk about why I like knives, why I carry a knife, why I think men and women all alike should have some love or passion for a knife. My knife may sometimes define me, or sometimes I define my knife. Some people just think, oh, I just needed to cut something. I just needed to cut that box open, the Amazon box, the United States Post Office box. I just need to cut that open. That's all. There you go. Then you just may need that. But if you take an audit of the things you really need in life, you need more than that. Walk into a gas station. I'm getting gas. I got my flannel on. Boots. Trucker hat. I'm going to go in and buy gas. Maybe a can of snuff. Pack of cigarettes. I don't chew or smoke. But, I don't want that guy behind me to know I'm not a man. And then I'm gonna pull out my cold steel. I'm gonna pick that piece of steak meat out of my teeth. Right there in line. Yep. Just pick that piece of meat right out between my two front teeth. Maybe go, yeah. Maybe even when I take that piece of meat off the tip of my knife, pop it back in my mouth and eat it right there in line. Because I'm a man. Now, I'm a country girl. I'm going to do the same damn thing with this. I'm going to do the same thing. Hey. But don't think that guy behind me in that line didn't see what I might have pulled out of my pocket. And up till that point, he had measured me maybe a completely different way. Because just maybe that guy was like, that guy pulled a cold steel Luzon out of his pocket just to pick the steak out of his teeth. I'm not messing with that guy. That guy means business. Let him pay for his gas. Let him get his Krispy Kremes, his gas station pizza. Let him get the hell out of here, because I'm not messing with him. But then say I go to Texas Roadhouse with my wife, and I put on my Sunday best. I'm probably going to take my Kubey Momentum. Yeah. That guy, table across from me, saw me flip that from the front. And he's like, what kind of knife was that? He was like, holy crap. That guy is for real. He means business. And he doesn't even have a mullet. So I don't even know if he's business in the front, fun in the rear kind of guy, or if he's just straight business with his Kubey, sitting there eating his steak. He tells Texas Roadhouse, keep your steak knife. I don't need it. I got my own. I got my own Kubey Momentum. That guy across the table was like, I'll have what he has. She's like, he's got the prime rib. No, I don't mean the steak. Ask that man what kind of knife he's carrying, because I got to get one. I'm setting trends. Now I pull this out. I really mean business. I pull this out. I pull out my friction carry stamped steel Svord, SVORD. Pretty much legal everywhere you go. Cut myself. That knife's sharp. Look at that. So you got to be careful. I came across like that, cut my thumb. Okay, so now I'm out in the shop. I have a guest coming over, check out some of my woodwork, and I pull out my Svord. I cut my thumb. That guy is still gonna say that rookie cut his thumb opening that stupid knife. But then he's gonna, in the back of his head, he's gonna say, he just kept bleeding and he kept working. And that knife was pretty damn raw, pretty cool. Nice friction grip, friction lock, and the friction lock is your hand. That sucker ain't going nowhere. It's not going to cut this finger until the back of this bar goes up through your hand. So I don't know what's worse. Man, I'm bleeding. But I'm going to keep working. Because that's what I do. I'm a man. Now, I'm going golfing. I don't golf anymore. But this is story time. I'm going golfing. Now, I don't want to get any blood on my blue jean, my Carta QSP Penguin. So I'm going to use my left hand on this one. This is not an ambidextrous knife. And I'm semi-ambidextrous. I shoot my guns, shoot pool. I got blood on see? Got blood everywhere. What the hell is going on? Let's push that out. Now I can't take my Penguin to the golf course. Because that's what I would prefer to take to the golf course, is something classy like this. I hope I didn't ruin it. But what better stain, what better patina to put on your micarta than blood? Blood, sweat, and tears. That's what I'm going to put into this sucker. He just went from the golf course. He went from the golf course to the octagon. I'm taking that son of a bitch into the octagon with me. Because my fighting days aren't over. So let's do this. Blood's not going to hurt the rake. R-U-I-K-E. Pronounced the rake, I believe. This, I don't think this even has a name. They don't seem to do that. But I suggest you buy one. It's a real slicey, dicey sucker. This is my golf course knife now. You know, I hit the ball. I got to mark my shot on the green. I'm going to use my knife. Put a little, I'm going to fix divots with it. This is a good little knife. It's got Sandvik steel 14 C28N. Great steel. This knife was maybe 35 bucks. Such a great deal. Incredible action. Little detent right there catching me at the top. It's shut. Nice and smooth opening. Might be able to do the... Son of a bitch! I can't get it to move. That's no bueno. Es no bueno, señor. Es no bueno. So now I just got done from the golf course, and I'm going to go out with the guys, and we're going to go hit a couple bars. Back in the day, maybe a strip bar. Not anymore. I would just maybe go to a bar. That's pushing it. So I'm done golfing. I put that away. I put that in my glove compartment. And I pull this out because we're going to the bars. It's Friday. Just got done drinking at the golf clubhouse, and we're moving it on over to the bar. I'm going to take my Boker Strike. Brass. Solid brass. Half a pound. Smooth opening. I'm getting older. Cutting somebody up and going to jail is not a good idea. Not that I would have ever done that in the first place. I'd probably be way too chicken shit to actually get into a knife fight. So these are all stories similar to my life, but not really. But I got some big guy staring at me in the bar, and you can just tell he's not going to stop, and he's going to come my way. I'm going to have this in my hand. And man alive, when I punch him in the... this guy's big. So I punch him in his sternum. Boom! Takes a little breath out of him. And then I got to run. Whew, I'm out. Because I'm not going to wrestle at my age. I'm not going to grapple. My jiu-jitsu skills are inferior to the average guy. I like to fight dirty. Fish hook. Dirty. There's no rules in the streets. Now I'm home. It's still early. I gotta get a snack. Oh yeah, Daddy's eating leftovers with his Kirchhoff fraction. Cut up say you had a charcuterie board the night before, and those pepperonis were too thick, so you gotta get a nice little thin pepperoni, a little Havarti, maybe some Swiss. Ooh, I like some fresh Swiss on my charcuterie board. So now I just made myself the perfect little charcuterie cracker meat sandwich. Cheese, Ritz crackers. Eat about 4 or 5 of those. I'm going to sleep. Then I got to get up the next day and go to work again. And then I'm going to grab probably what should be my shop knife. It's not. I'm getting blood all over my knives just for the cause. Look at that drop. That's a great drop. It's the Ganzo with the Axis. I can't really get a good flip on it. It's got the thumb studs though if you're not really jiving with the reverse flick. You're at work, you don't need it anyways. There's other knives here, but that pretty much does it. That's 24 hours of knives with Rich. I just carried all those knives in one day, and I felt good about it. I still feel good about myself. And there was probably a good 9, 10, 11 people might have saw me with a different knife all throughout the day. And the only person that saw me all throughout the day with a knife is my wife, looking at me like I'm crazy. But crazy is what crazy does. They're knives.